And a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to the Panther Den as we get set for some junior varsity volleyball. Our first junior varsity volleyball broadcast. The only junior varsity volleyball broadcast spotlighting two Macon County programs. I'm George Young. We'll adjust the camera there. George Young, Tony Christie. Glad that you are with us for some non-conference volleyball as we feature the Highlands Highlanders and the Franklin Panthers, two Macon County programs. A lot of roots between the two.
Yes. Coaches
that are former Panthers, and a lot of connections between these two programs. That's why we decided that, hey, let's do this junior varsity match. And this is really heading into a portion of the season that these JV Lady Panthers have looked forward to. 19-1, Tony.
Yes.
Are the JV Panthers coming into this one?
Yes, 19-1 with and actually the only JV team in the league to actually beat West. They beat West in 3
last
Thursday. You know, and that's West's only loss as well. So they've had a great year. You know, once again, the JV team has done very well.
We talked about some of the similarities and some of the connections between these two squads. The head coach for the junior varsity is Riley Corbin, a former Panther. Just a couple of years ago,
yes,
we were calling her name out here on the Panther Den
like 2
floor.
Years ago.
And also Caitlin Bishop, who there they are on the sidelines, the former Panther as well. And she was a basketball and a softball star for the Panthers, and her dad is the softball coach.
Right.
Bobby
Bishop. KB, she's the one in the black right there, and then Riley Corbin, the JV coach, is right next to her on screen. It'll be to the right of KB.
We will get this one underway in just about 40 seconds. That is the clock that is ticking down here at the Panther Den. And then coming up at the conclusion of the JV contest, we'll have senior night for the varsity squad. We'll have that live here on this post. Also, it'll be on the varsity post, which the varsity game is going to be coming up about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this JV contest. And it is the Robbinsville Black Knights and the Franklin Lady Panthers that'll do battle here at the Den. A couple of non-conference games to close out the regular season for the Panthers. Traveling to Raven Gap on Wednesday to take on the Eagles. And then the conference tournament begins for varsity on Thursday. The junior varsity, they have earned a top seed, meaning they will play on Monday over in East Flat Rock at East Henderson High School. And we're not sure if that game will be live streamed or not on the NFHS network, as Coach Cindy Christie told me that they're going to be in the auxiliary gym over at East, so I'm not sure if they have a camera over there. NFHS has these AI cameras that they hook in, and not sure if all that is hooked up, so I don't know if you'll be able to watch the junior varsity tournament. The varsity tournament will be hosted at East Henderson as well. If the Panthers on the varsity side are able to win on Thursday, and that game most likely will be hosted here at the Panther Den. But we've got to wait for some ball games to be played tonight and tomorrow. And then that will determine the seeds for the varsity tournament. Lady Panthers come in, as we mentioned, at 19-1 overall, 9-0 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Highlands Highlanders are 4-8, and they are 3-6, I believe. That's their record in the Smoky Mountain Conference. There was some confusion with Max Preps. Talked to Caitlin Bishop before tonight's contest to kind of determine what their record is, and she kind of explained why that there are ties listed on Max Preps, and that there was a no contest, and then it was a forfeit, and it's just been one of those years for Highlands, and I think across in volleyball we've seen with North Henderson
Yeah,
on Max Preps
yep.
has a tie. So I don't think there's a button you can push in Max Preps, according to Caitlin Bishop, for a no contest. And so they got to sort all that out at the end of the year. We are underway here at the Den in some junior varsity volleyball action. And the first point will head to the Highlanders as Kira Bowles. It's that one wide of the back line. Serving, it'll be Jalen Raby, freshman for Coach Riley Corbin's junior varsity
Leading the world
Highlanders.
in yarn manufacturing and fiber technology, Parkdale Mills plant number 24 is located
That one's
just
into
18
the
miles
net,
from Franklin.
and that'll be
and
the
is
first
largest
point.
private
And this is a
employer in
good
Kentucky.
good opener for a senior night.
With 29
because
manufacturing plants,
you
in
can
the US,
watch
Mexico,
volleyball
and South
right
America,
now
the
and
Raven
kind
Gap
of
Parkdale
get yourself
plant
ready
leads all
for the faster
29
pace
with
of
roughly
varsity.
3 million
Because
pounds of yarn.
in JV they
produced
do
each week.
the
Our
exact same
American-made
things as
yarn
varsity,
is
just a
used in
little
popular
bit,
printed
you know,
t-shirts such
underneath
as
the
Fruit
net,
of the Loom,
a
Carhartt,
little bit slower,
Nike,
but
and Under
it's
Armour.
still the exact same thing.
Fundamentals are there as that
Yes.
one goes off
Offering
the
real living wages and
hands
benefits,
of
our
Eve
average hourly
Woods.
employee
Kill
earns
by
over
Kyra.
$40,000
Kyra Bowles.
annually,
Kyra
and
Bowles
we need
picks
talented
up
people
her
who are
first
ready
kill.
to shape the future of the textile industry. To join the
That
Parkdale
one will
family,
be
find
a
us online
service
at
error into the net. It
parkdalemills.com.
goes.
Call us
Aubrey
at
Haley.
706-746-5004.
Ties
Or
it up
visit us in
at
person
2.
at 815 John Beck
And
Dawkins
a
Road.
best
in
of
Raven
3
Gap,
to play.
Georgia.
The
We are
best
Parkdale
2
Mills.
out of 3 on the junior varsity side. Den floor. It'll be a point for the Highlanders. Schedule was changed a few weeks ago because Robbinsville
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy
just
for
a
walking
note for our
Bartram.
executive producer.
section
Just
hike
was
to
sent
Bartram
a
Trail
text that
through
we
Georgia
have
and
audio
North
playing
Carolina.
underneath. Our audio commercials are playing underneath. Clinton, I to check that. 4-2. We're in a timeout here
by the Panthers.
Coach Cindy Christie wanted to talk things over.
Talk it over, yes.
After falling down 4-2. I was mentioning the schedule got changed a couple of weeks ago as Robbinsville, I'm not sure, they didn't have a JV, or they had to bring a lot of JV up for the varsity side and had to not play this game tonight. You never know. A lot of different factors go into changing the schedule, but these two were able to get together. And for Highlands, it's been a bumpy season with some cancellations, some forfeits, and so they wanted to get a ball game in. As you can see on screen, a lot more games played by the Lady Panthers than the Highlanders.
And then and as, you know, high school athletes, you get to, and I can tell you because I've been on teams and coached teams where, you know, you go 19-1, you're 9-0. Sometimes it's just hard to, you kind of sleepwalk through some things, you know. So for them, this is a good little test because you want to play at your high level and not bring your level to the level of who you're playing.
Worry about yourself and
yes,
play to your level and not the opponent's level. So the libero, Caitlin Couch, will send it over the net for the Highlanders. She's going to dig it out, Will Couch.
Good dig. Wow.
Bowles could not get her hands on that one, and it's going to be a point for Highlands, up now 6-3. And it is Couch again. And we'll check that. Karen Gomez. Gomez, the libero. And she sends it over the net.
Nice.
That's a nice kill for Bowles. Kira Bowles, her second kill of the night. 6-4. Lady Highlander advantage. And it's going to be Emma Ledford to serve for Coach Christie, sophomore. we've got a whistle. And they call a lift?
Yeah, 2.
Or 2
Yeah,
hits.
it's lift, same thing.
It was,
Oh,
yeah.
looks like.
Okay. It'll be a point for Highlands. And Claire Worley sends it over. And that'll be an ace for Worley. Highlands up 8-4 here at this best of 3. Big hit, but Green hit it right at the top of the net, and it went back. And that'll be a point for Highlands.
And JV games they only play 3 matches, so
Yep, that's 2 out of 3.
that's 2 out of 3.
Just on the other side of the out-of-bounds line. That'll be a point for the Lady Panthers, trailing by 4. And it's Kiera Bowles.
Nice serve.
Had some movement on it and picks up the point. It'll be Bowles again with the serve as it goes off of the fingertips of Karen Gomez on that back line for the Lady Highlanders. 9-6. That's out of bounds. And another point as Bowles is on a roll.
Yes, and that serve by Bowles has a lot of movement, so the pass from the receiver isn't getting directly to the setter.
Off the hands of the Lady Highlanders, it's now 9-8.
Good placement by Bowles as well on that last one.
Bowles with a chance to tie it up. That one is service error. A little too hard on the serve. Shirley Diaz, sophomore for the Lady Highlanders, sends it out of bounds of the service error. Liam Mason, a freshman for Coach Christie, will serve now. Was sent hard, but out of bounds. 11-9.
Good match so far.
Caden Pearson, the Lady Highlanders. Hit it where they ain't, right? Aubrey Haley
Aubrey
picks up
Haley
the
did
kill.
that.
11-10. Chance for the Panthers to possibly tie it. As it's Green. Sends it over, and it's off the fingertips of Claire Worley. And we are tied at 11 in this JV match. Set number 1, best of 3. Gonna be tough. It'll be a point for the Panthers, and they take their first lead, and we've got a whistle, and we've got a timeout. So Coach Corbin wants to talk it over. We take a break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Highlands calls timeout after surrendering the lead, 12-11.
That was a good timeout by Coach Riley Corbin. Try to break the momentum of the Lady Panthers.
Into the net it goes, and it's another point for the Lady Panthers. Now 13-11, and we'll have to serve once again. It's Ryan Green. (14-11). JV still plays to 25.
Yes.
Except in the third match, or the third set of the match.
And I forgot to find out why that one match went straight and didn't have to win by 2 our last broadcast. Yeah. I forgot to look. I'll figure it out.
Nice volley between the two. Highlands recovers, sends it over. Big hit.
Nice.
Another big hit. That one is inside the line. That'll be a point for the Panthers.
Good kill by Aubrey Haley.
Haley with the big hit. 15-11. Now the Panthers are up by 4. Just a few moments ago, Lady Highlanders had a 4-point advantage. We've got a whistle at the net. And what was the signal? Did you see it?
Didn't see it. Happened real fast. Oh, out of rotation. A little circle, wax on, wax off is out of rotation.
Jalen Raby will serve for Highlands. Another nice kill
by Bowles.
Kira Bowles. 16-12. Lady Panther advantage, and it's going to be Aubrey Haley. That'll serve for Coach Christie. And her 19-1 Lady Panthers. Gomez dove but could not make the play on that back line. It's going to be Haley again. That'll serve. Reminder, fans, we'll have the senior night festivities directly following this junior varsity match. And then we will sign off from this post on both of our social media outlets, YouTube and Facebook. That one's wide, and a point for the Lady Panthers. We'll be back in about 30 minutes, well, I'd say about 20 minutes or so, as we will replay the senior night festivities directly before the varsity match between Franklin and Robbinsville. As that one goes into the net, it'll be Highlands' opportunity to serve with an 18-13 lead. Panthers have fought back in this one after trailing early. And when it's a 2 sets, I hit the ceiling on that one. When you have to win 2 sets to win the match, best 2 out of 3. Tony, the urgency in the JV game is a lot more than you see in the varsity level.
Yes, it starts in the first game, because in varsity, you have 5. It's the best out of 5, and when you cut down those other 2 games out of it, knock them out, you have to be ready to go from the gate.
Kenna Plemons sends it over. Nice serve. Some movement on it. Diving. Kira Bowles, she could not make the play. It'll be a point for Highlands, 19-14. Gomez to serve, and that one is well off the mark. Hit that one for sure. It is 20-14. Rotating off the bench, Green comes back in. And taking a seat, Aubrey Jenkins. Emma Ledford paints that line, and it's just out of bounds. (2015) Panther advantage as Highlands has the serve. Worley sends it over. Dug out on the back line. Now a big hit by Bowles, and she'll pick up the kill. Coming off the bench, it's Caitlin Foster. And she rotates in for Green. Bowles serves. Bowles digs it out. Haley with the hit. Dug out of libero. Gomez. Clemens sends it over. Blocked.
Block. Oh, nice save.
Mason.
Great dig.
Highlands able to save it, get it back over. Another
Great block.
nice dig by Mason.
That was two great plays, great digs by Jalen Raby from Highlands.
Lady Panthers pick up the point. Bowles will serve. Into the net it goes. That'll be a service error. 22-16. That'll be a service error. Back-to-back service errors. And Franklin now inching closer to that 25-point mark. 23-16. It's Malia Mason to serve. Just out of bounds with a big hit by Bowles. A little wide of the...
And the reason why that one's wide is because a lot of times when you see a person that hit it wide, it's because there's a blocker in front of them. They're trying to get it around the block. So when people make kills, when there's a blocker there, it's actually pretty amazing, because they have to get it in a small window at a good angle and get it in the court.
(23-18). We've got a whistle as that one goes over the net, and it's going to be Highlands awarded the point. Net interference?
Yes, net, into the net.
23-19. Pearson sends it over for the Lady Highlanders.
Nice.
Bowles again with the kill.
Actually, that was Caitlin Foster.
17, yeah.
23.
Foster, 23?
Yes.
Okay. Not 20.
Yeah, it's 23.
Not 20, 23. All right, Foster. We'll give credit where credit's due. Caitlin Foster, the freshman, and she's going to rotate off. And coming in, it's Aubrey Jenkins.
Game point.
Yeah, it is set point for sure. And it's going to be Jenkins.
Ooh.
That will send it wide, and that'll be a service error. Jalen Raby now to serve for Coach Riley Corbin's Lady Highlanders. That'll do it. Set one is in the books as the Lady Panthers win 25-20. We'll take a break, come back for set number 2 of this junior varsity match right after this.
Leading the world in yarn manufacturing and fiber technology, Parkdale Mills Plant Number 24 is located just 18 miles from Franklin and is the largest private employer in Raven County. With 29 manufacturing plants in the U.S., Mexico, and South America, the Raven Gap Parkdale plant leads all 29, with roughly 3 million pounds of yarn produced each week. Our American-made yarn is used in popular printed t-shirts such as Fruit of the Loom, Carhartt, Nike, and Under Armour. Offering real living wages and benefits, our average hourly employee earns over $40,000 annually, and we need talented people who are ready to shape the future of the textile industry. To join the Parkdale family, find us online at parkdalemills.com. Call us at 706-746-5004 or visit us in person at 815 John Beck Dawkins Road in Raven Gap, Georgia. We are Parkdale Mills.
Hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
They're out of the locker room. Well, there's the cheerleaders as we come back to the Panther Den with this junior varsity volleyball match. Highlands and Franklin set 2, about to begin.
Battle of Macon County.
They'll set the rotations, make sure that they are correct, and we'll get set 2 underway. If Franklin's able to win this set, then they'll win the match. And a reminder, the senior night festivities for the varsity side will happen probably about 5 minutes after this one has concluded. We'll have it here on this post, and then we'll play it again, if all goes well, at the beginning of the varsity match, which will take place about 30 minutes after the senior night festivities are in the books. Big hit, but that one was well wide of the back out of bounds line. Franklin gets the opening point. Aubrey Haley with a soft serve just gets it over the net.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky.
That one did not make it over. I'd rather be lucky and good.
Lucky and good.
But sometimes you need both of it. Sometimes you make your own luck, too.
Correct. Oh, nice serve.
Jenkins dove. Got a piece of it, but couldn't get a clean hit.
Nice serve by Jalen Raby.
Raby's going to have the serve once again, the freshman, for Coach Corbin and the Lady Highlanders. Too many hits. That one sails out of bounds, and Franklin will pick up the point. 3-2. Kenna Plemons, libero. We're in the white jersey with the serve. Jenkins digs. Bowles with the big hit. Out of bounds. Is Highland's going to be able to save it? No, it hits the pole on the net. That'll be a point for Franklin. See flowers coming in. That means the senior night festivities are getting closer.
Yes.
Flowers and lots of balloons.
Too
many
hits. Yeah, 2 hits.
It's Plemons again. That will serve it. That one short, hits the net. Olivia Corbin will serve. That one didn't make it over, and it'll be a point for Franklin. As Caitlin Foster rotates in. I did talk to Coach Cindy Christie before tonight's contest. She said that she's going to try to get some of her freshmen in, give them some playing time as they head into the conference tournament, which is next Monday, our opening game. 7-3.
Good kill by Malia Mason there.
Mason picks up the kill. There is nothing like game action.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how much you practice and train and do drills. Game action is.
You have people here. You have your mom, your grandma, everybody here. In practice, you don't, and you're feeling good. Comfortable. You're doing stuff, and you get people out here. It's a whole different feeling. The adrenaline's pumping, popcorn, everything.
Popcorn's a popping. Used to be. They don't have it anymore, but the old film days, the cameras were clicking.
Yes, clicking.
We don't have that anymore. Well, it's Gomez to serve. We've got a whistle and
lift.
Was it a lift? Yes, it was.
Yes.
And a lift on Highlands. It'll be a point for Franklin. As soon as you mention popcorn, I get a big whiff of it.
Yes.
Must be popping something in the concession stand. Kira Bowles sends it into the net. That'll be a service error. Claire Worley now to serve. Out of bounds on the near side, left side. Leah Mason now gets ready as Ashley Mcconnell will rotate in, I believe, for the first time in this match. McConnell also a freshman. As Coach Christie gets some of her freshmen off the bench for some of that valuable playing time. Could not get it over. Just hit the top and would not roll over. Shirley Diaz serves it for Highlands. It'll be dug out by Plemons on the back line. It's sent over and a kill for Piper Witkin. So some more ladies are rotating off of Coach Christie's bench. Coming in to serve, it's Aubrey Jenkins just in for this match. Caden Pearson now sends it over for the Lady Highlanders. Miscommunication, and that'll be a point for the Highlanders. 11-8.
And right there, someone has to actually call it and go get it. That's a nice
hit by Haley. And that'll be a kill for Aubrey, and she's going to serve now.
Communication is big in volleyball, very big.
Bowles checks back in. And Ashley McConnell will take a seat. A soft serve, and I think it caught the Lady Highlanders a little off guard. That'll be a point. And Franklin serve. 13-8. Aubrey Haley with the serve for Coach Christie. And Highlands will pick up the point. Good coachable moment here for some of Coach Christie's younger players. How to properly, call and aggressively go after it.
Yes, and play game volleyball. Because practice volleyball is one thing, because you make a mistake, you're like, okay. In a game, it could cost you points.
The repercussions.
Yes, the repercussions, and,
Before Bowles hits it, we've got a whistle.
2. That means the set was uneven. The hands hit it 2 different times.
Highlands scratching and clawing their way back in. Raby sends it over the net. Big hit. Bowles dug out. And a point for Highlands. Jalen Raby has the serve and could tie it up.
And in JV, I believe the last game, if it goes to 3, goes to 15.
Into the net. That's a service error. Just like the 5th set on the varsity side goes to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Plemons hits the top of the rafters. Highlands able to save it, though. And a kill for Malia Mason. McKenna Plemons with the serve once again. To the lift.
Yes.
A point for Franklin. McKenna Plemons, once again, you see on screen, ready to serve. She is on a roll.
Another one.
Gomez tries to dig it out, went off of her hands. 17-12. But again, best of 3 if you just joined us in the junior varsity side. We talked about it a couple of times. Paints that out of bounds line, does McKenna Plemons. And we've got a whistle, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Coach Riley Corbin wants to talk things over with the Lady Highlanders. So we'll take a quick break. Stay with us.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome back. Just as we came back, there was a point awarded to the Highlanders out of the timeout.
And that was a great timeout by Riley Corbin to break the service of McKenna Plemons. Plus, out of it, they've gotten 2 points.
Ledford sets. Bowles picks up the kill. 19-14. Sarah Krupe going to rotate off of the bench. And Aubrey Haley will take a seat. Another freshman getting into some game action for Coach Christie. 20-14 after that point. And a reminder, fans, if you're just getting off, heading home or at the house, got the notification that we have some volleyball action on your phone, and you just tuned in. At the conclusion of this match, we'll have the senior night festivities for the varsity. Now it's 21-14. We get closer and closer to this match ending. If the Lady Panthers able to close this one out, they'll win the match and win their 20th of the season, which is an accomplishment in itself.
Yes.
Emma Ledford will serve here in a moment as the Highlanders rotate in some players off the bench. We'll have the senior night festivities, and then we will sign off for about 25 minutes or so, and then we'll be back for the varsity side of things, as the varsity will play host to the Robbinsville Black Knights, another Smoky Mountain Conference member, like the Highlanders.
Another kill by Kyra Bowles. Very impressive.
Charlie Siegel will rotate off. Maggie Shields, another freshman, will get into the match. And Emma Ledford set to serve. We were talking about what we were going to do between matches, me and our executive producer, Clinton Taylor. And we had a thought at one point that it would be great if we could get Cindy to come talk about the successful season that she has had, and they're well on their way here now to their 20th win. If you can win 20 games, that is unbelievable in any sport. And, thought about it. That was a nice hit.
Wow.
The kill picked up by
Kyra
Bowles again. And
it's going to be, I tell you what's going to be interesting seeing Kyra Bowles and Callie Queen playing together next year on the varsity level.
Absolutely. Carrie Holland rotates in, as Haley also will rotate back in. But I thought about it for a moment, and I said, well, I probably could convince her, but I couldn't convince her tonight to come and talk to us and talk about her team. But, yeah, they have had a successful, to say the least, 2022 campaign. Have a lot of talent that is going to be on the varsity level coming up next year. And still, we've got the conference tournament, which is a week away, and a non-conference match on Wednesday as well against Raven Gap. There's still some volleyball out in front for these JV Lady Panthers. It's match point. Into the net it goes, and that's going to do it. That is the 20th win. And just one loss for Coach Cindy Christie and her junior varsity Lady Panthers. And that one loss was to...
Not sure.
I was looking at you because I was setting you up.
I would say West, but they haven't lost in the conference, so I'm not sure.
All right, we'll look it up as we get the senior night festivities.
And Wade,
ready to go.
And good job by Riley Corbin and the Highlanders. JV, having their JV girls ready to play. In our first year coaching, coaching is it's a hard thing. Most people think that, you got some talent, go out there. But there's several different things. There's several moving parts to even get your girl, like in that case, get your girls to score points. Be ready to the rotation, all that other stuff, and listening to a new voice. And for Riley Corbin being so young to come in and to have them, going in the right direction is a great thing.
West Henderson was the only loss, and they revenged that loss last Thursday.
I thought it was West, but
I looked it up real quick.
Okay.
But you don't want to assume, because they know what they say about assumptions.
Yes.
And I've had that happen multiple times. We got 4 seniors that'll be honored here Class of 2023. And you see their numbers. You may have seen the big balloons. There they are. The numbers of the seniors that will be honored. Very, very shortly.
Senior night. Always a big event, as it should be. Because senior night at the high school level, you don't know. You don't know if you're going to play something else. And you have to cherish these days and these moments when you're in high school.
All the players and their parents and siblings are out of the locker room, out of the foyer in the concession area. So we'll get this ceremony underway. And I've been involved, you've been involved with high school sports forever, it seems.
Yes.
It always surprises me how quick seasons go.
Correct.
It is amazing. Once you start, it's just like a lightning bolt. It's over. And
Yes,
a lot of players don't really understand that until you've been involved with it for a number of years. And
correct. I've had a couple of the players that I coached back when I was when they were in 6th grade, 6th, 7th grade. They're in college or some that are out. Yeah. And they always say, man, it went by so fast. It went by extremely fast. And I can tell you it does. Even from middle school all the way through high school through college, it goes fast. And you don't get it back. And those practices that you didn't go hard, you don't get them back. And it's it's one of those things you kind of, as they get older, they kind of realize that, because you can look on their faces.
Welcome to the Panther Den for Senior Night 2022. We would like to take time to honor our 4 volleyball seniors and 2 cheer seniors of the 2022 season. First, we as coaches would like to tell each of you how proud we are of the things you have accomplished in these 4 short years. We have spent many hours, days, and weeks together, making a lifetime worth of memories. We have laughed, we have cried, danced, helped others, and bonded together like a family in no way that no one else understands. All the little things were really the big things. Hocus pocus before the games, sing or swim at the pool party, anything but a knee pad day, cookouts, kickball games, homecoming week, devotionals, and bus trips. These things that never seem to mean anything at the time are the things that you will carry with you when you leave this place. I hope we as coaches have taught you to love Jesus, love others, and love yourself. I hope you know that we would do anything for you, and that doesn't stop when you graduate. On this day, years from now, you will not always remember the wins and losses of each season, but the people that took this journey with you. You'll remember the early morning workouts, the hours spent lifting and running. You'll remember the teammates that picked you up when you were down, and the coaches that pushed you and never let you give up. Second, we would like to thank you parents, grandparents, and guardians for your love, guidance, and support you have shown throughout these years. Thank you for giving rides, helping with events, supporting in the stands, and being the best role model for your girls. I am honored to coach girls that have such devoted and motivating families. On this day, I ask you to remember a few things. I ask you to remember the impact you had on your teammates' lives. Never doubt that it was unmeasurable. Remember, you learn more from failure than you do from success. And in whatever dreams that you have, we hope you remember this. Number 1, you were created on purpose, for a purpose. Your value in God's eyes is all you ever need. God loves you more than you ever know. He has created an unbelievable path for each of you, and it is time to spread your wings and fly. Number 2, call your mama every day. Hugs and handshakes go a long way. Number 3, you can be loyal, you can be respectful, and you can show kindness to everyone. Number 4, smile and always look people in the eye. Number 5, learn to listen. Opportunity sometimes knocks very softly. Number 6, the important things in life are not things. And number 7, enjoy the process. Life won't be perfect. Cherish your relationships. Be good at many things. Don't just be great at one thing. Number 9, Andrea Terrell. Andrea is escorted by her mother and father, Kim and Brian Terrell, her grandmother, Nani, and brother, Anderson. Andrea has played volleyball for 4 years here and is part of the basketball team, the Interact Club, the Math Club, FCA, Student Council, where she serves as Student Body Vice President, National Honor Society, and is the executive leader of our student leadership team. I asked Andrea what her most embarrassing moment was, and she said running into walls or getting hit in the face. It's part of the game, but it's super embarrassing. We asked them to give advice to the underclassmen, and she said, stay humble. Never take the opportunities and people for granted. If you want something, work for it. I asked Andrea what she would do if she won the lottery. She said she would give back to her family and then travel the world doing missionary work. Her favorite food is her mom's chicken Alfredo. After high school, Andrea plans to further her academic and volleyball career, but the place is undecided. Andrea Terrell. Number 20, Kendall Reese. Kendall is escorted tonight by her mom and dad, Carmen and Johnny, and her sister, Camden. Kendall is the setter and has played volleyball for 4 years here at FHS. Kendall is the president of the host club, leader of FCA, and is a member of the student council. Kendall's hobby is playing golf. Kendall was asked if she won the lottery, what would she do with it? And she said she would travel the world and go diving. Kendall said she's most proud of being 21-1 her freshman volleyball season. Kendall loves pancakes and says the atmosphere at Franklin is electric and something people wish they had. The advice that she gives underclassmen would be, it goes by too fast, make the best of it, and take lots of pictures. After high school, Kendall plans to attend UNC Greensboro and study nursing and a future to be an orthopedic PA. Kendall Reese. Number 17, Taylor Moss. Taylor is escorted tonight by her mom, Patty Duffy, and her dad, Timmy Moss. Taylor is a right side hitter and has played her 4 years here at FHS. She is also a member of the HOSA Club, National Honor Society, Math Club, Interact Club, Leadership Team, and she is your student body president. Taylor loves Texas Roadhouse rolls and Jif peanut butter. I asked Taylor what her favorite volleyball memory was, and she said definitely jamming out in the locker room before games. One piece of advice that Taylor would give the underclassmen would be kind. Volleyball, high school, and everything else will come to an end, but the impact you leave on others is forever, so spread your light. If Taylor was to win the lottery, she said her first purchase would be an indoor water slide. Then she would like to purchase the Batmobile, and of course she needs a personal chef. If she could give any money to any organization, Taylor would choose National Alliance to End Homelessness and ensure that every human being would have a roof over their head. Her plans after high school is to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and major in psychology and journalism. Taylor Moss. Number 22, Tori Ensley. Tori is escorted tonight by her mom and dad, Kim and Todd Ensley. Tori plays middle and has played volleyball here for 3 years. She is a part of the basketball and softball teams, National Honor Society, and is a leader of FCA. Her favorite high school memory is watching Hocus Pocus and the Princess Diaries as a team before home games. I asked Tori what she would miss most about being a Panther. She said, family, and it's a program that they put the effort of God first, the center of our athletic programs here. It is very rare to find. That is the most important. If she was to win the lottery, she said she would pay off the rest of her college tuition and buy her own personal Dunkin' Donuts store. The advice that she gives to the underclassmen would be, when you are playing the game, have fun. That's when you perform the best. After high school, Tori plans to attend NC State University on a softball scholarship and get a degree in special education. Tori Ensley. And now to honor our two senior cheer girls. So, senior cheerleader Cassidy Mixer. Cassidy is escorted tonight by her mom, Joy Burrows. Cassidy is a leader of the cheer team and says her favorite cheer memory is going to camp for a week at the Great Wolf Lodge and winning first place in game day division. The accomplishment Cassie is most proud of is that she will be cheering at the Walt Disney Thanksgiving Parade for the second time this year, and there she was chosen All-American Cheerleader 3 years in a row. Cassidy's plans for after high school would be to go to SCC and apply to the sonography program or go on to school for physical therapy. Cassidy Mixer. Michelle Perez. Michelle tonight is escorted by her parents, Jeanette and Miguel Perez. Michelle is a flyer for the FHS cheer team and is a part of FBLA and the yearbook staff her junior and senior years. Her favorite memories at FHS is going to nationals and winning. Michelle's most proud to be selected for the North Carolina all-region cheer teams and getting to try out for the state team. Her advice to future cheerleaders at FHS is to expect nothing and appreciate everything. Always be the best person you can be. Be kind when you're tired, be understanding when you're angry, and be thankful for what you have here at FHS. Michelle Perez. Each young lady standing before you and their parents have all been a true blessing to Franklin High School. Would you please stand and give them all a round of applause?
Don't move. Hey, don't move. Cindy.
We also have some very special people I would like to recognize tonight for all their hard work in making this program run smoothly. Coach Cindy Christie, Coach Alex Buchanan. Thank you for the time you spent coaching and mentoring these ladies. Your love, your time, and your hard work make this program something special. Thank you to the best student section in Western North Carolina. You guys are all in. You show up and you show out. Thank you. Thank you to the cheer team for showing up and supporting us. Thank you to Peyton Beatty for keeping our books. Thank you to the birthday boy, Skip Sanders, for doing our clock. Thank you to Mr. Johnny for doing our game film. Thank you to Miss Harrell, our little mama, for schooling these girls and making delicious brownies each game. Thank you to Jamie Waldrop for being a great team mom, setting up meals, pickups, and really anything else I forget. Thank you to FPSN, Clinton Taylor, George Young, and all the backlot people for all the hard work it goes into having live stream and taking pictures. Thank you to our ADs, Matt Bradley, Ryan Haley. Thank you to our principal, Mr. No, Mr. King, Miss Roper, Miss Barnett, and all the other faculty and staff at Franklin High School for their continued support. Lastly, I'd like to thank my husband, my parents, my family, and my 4 kids for supporting me in my coaching dream and putting up with my crazy schedule. I couldn't do without you. And last, remember this. People don't have it like we have it here. They all want what you got. Be proud of what you've got. Once a Panther, always a Panther. Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap up the senior night festivities. And we will have a lot of pictures that'll be taken. And then those 4 seniors have to play a volleyball match.
That's one of the hardest things to do after getting your flowers is to go out there and try to perform at your peak.
We will see you in about 30 minutes. We're going to sign off from this post. What time is it? 6 o'clock. So about 6:30 or so, check back, and we will hopefully have the senior night festivities once again right before the varsity match begins against the Robbinsville Black Knights. So till then, so long for now.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The September 2022 Athlete of the Month award goes to Abigail Angel, women's tennis.
I'm Abigail Angel. I'm a sophomore at Franklin High School and I play tennis. I've been playing tennis for 9 years and my favorite part about it is my backhand because I can put a lot of power to it. My plans after high school are to hopefully get a scholarship for tennis, and I have not decided what college to go to yet. Our team goals this year is to hopefully make it to the state playoffs.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located